The area around Ocheyedan, in northern Osceola County, was originally a barren grassland prairie used by Native American tribes, particularly the Dakota Sioux, who called it Ocheyedan or Akachia, meaning a mourning ground for deceased relatives. This name commemorated a site where two Sioux boys were killed by enemies, and it later evolved into Ocheyedan for the town and its prominent mound, reflecting the region's deep pre-colonial ties to indigenous peoples before European settlement in the mid-19th century. Geological formation of Ocheyedan Mound, approximately 12,000 to 13,000 years ago, during the retreat of the Wisconsin Glacier, the last major ice sheet to cover Iowa. The Ocheyedan Mound was formed as a kame, a hill of sand, gravel, and boulders deposited by melting ice. Rising 170 to 175 feet above the surrounding Ocheyedan River floodplain and reaching 1,655 feet above sea level, it became a defining landmark. Once mistakenly believed to be Iowa's highest point, it falls just 15 feet short of Hawkeye Point, highlighting the area's glacial legacy that shaped its landscape long before human habitation, founding and railroad boom. 1884 Ocheyedan was established in 1884 when the Burlington, Cedar Rapids and Northern Railroad extended tracks through the sparsely settled prairie, one of Iowa's last frontiers. The arrival of the rails sparked rapid development. Buildings sprang up in the fall. The post office relocated from nearby Rush Lake, established 1875, and the town site buzzed with activity as settlers sought fortunes in the newly accessible region. This rail connection transformed the isolated grassland into a thriving prairie community, drawing families and commerce. 20th century challenges and resilience. Through the early 1900s, Ocheyedan grew as an agricultural hub, but faced trials like World War II, ending 1945, the Korean War, 1950, and a devastating 1955 fire that razed the post office, drugstore, market, and other businesses. Remarkably, the town rebuilt swiftly, with relocated operations continuing uninterrupted. In 1961, local resident Deanne Osterman's crowning as Iowa's Queen brought statewide celebration with Miss Iowa Day, symbolizing community pride amid post-war recovery and the looming Vietnam era, preservation and modern legacy. In the late 20th century, efforts to honor the past intensified. The Shuttleworth family donated the Ocheyedan Mound Tract in 1983, establishing it as a 24-acre state preserve for hiking and education on glacial history. The Tracy House Museum, preserved by the Osceola County Historical Society since 1976, houses pre-1902 artifacts like pioneer dishes and church relics. Today, with a population of about 439, Ocheyedan maintains its rural charm, quirky fame as Iowa's hardest-to-pronounce town, per Reader's Digest, and attractions like the Ocheyedan Pits Recreation Area, blending history with outdoor recreation.